very good evening, and welcome back to The Midnight Man with Jaden Zander. This is Season 2, where we will share 8 more episodes of horror stories for your entertainment. So let me hand you over to Jaden.
Let me welcome you back to The Midnight Man with Jaden Zander. I'm Jaden, and I'm glad to be back together with the voice. Well, you heard the voice earlier on. And in Season 2, we will be bringing you 8 more episodes of horror and scary stories for your daily evening entertainment. So for this episode, it's going to be a kind of a special because we're going to bring you stories from the Old Police Academy. So let us not waste any more time and get on with the first story. This first story is about a colleague of mine, a squad mate of mine actually, when we were training a long time ago at the Old Police Academy. And if you know, the Old Police Academy is located at Thompson Road. And this particular squad mate of mine, his name is Lucas. All right, he is one stubborn fella. Okay, it's like he don't really listen to instructions, but he is someone who is fun to be with, and so for us, when we were trainees, we have to perform the OB duty, or the orderly barrack, whereby we have to stay back on the weekends to take care of our squad barrack. So it came his turn, Lucas' turn, to take care of the barrack and become the OB duty on one weekend. And before he performed the duty, we did inform him and tell him stories of what happened to other squad OBs while they were performing the duty over the weekend. And this Lucas, stubborn as he is, he do not want to heed our advice. Okay, the advice was for him to sleep with other orderly barracks from other squad at night, so that he won't be sleeping alone in our barrack. He do not want to do that because he said that he is much more comfortable sleeping in our own barrack. So after talking to him for a while and a couple of times, we decided to just let him be, because knowing him as the stubborn person that he is. So came the night when he was tasked to be the orderly barrack for the weekend. And the same, he was going through his things, the orderly barrack duties, and something happened to him. And this is what actually happened on the night. It's normal, lights out is at 10:30, and he decided to sleep alone in the barrack. And it was like a couple of hours after that, after he went to bed with the lights out, and he was woken up at night by the sound of people marching within the barrack, within our squad barrack. And just bear in mind that he was the only person in the barrack on duty that particular night. He was shocked. He was beyond shocked, and he ran over to the other squad barrack and told them what happened to him. And then he decided to sleep with the other squad orderly barrack officer. And after that, the next morning, and it came Monday, uh, when we actually saw him, because we came back on Sunday night to book in, and we did not talk to him until Monday morning. And we did ask him when it was our break time, and we did ask him what happened. Did anything happen the previous night? And he told us what actually happened to him, what he heard in the barrack, where he heard people marching in the barrack. And we did we did tell him to not sleep alone, but then again, Lucas being Lucas, that is who he is. So that is the first story coming out from the old police academy, whereby my squad mate Lucas heard the sound of people marching in the barracks. And that is the first story for episode 1. The next story happened at the same place where our barrack was located at. And to be more precise, our barrack was located just opposite the old Cisco training center along Onred Road. And we were facing actually the Cisco barracks actually. And this time round, the story goes like this. Our barrack, the location of our barrack, there within the compound, there is this big, huge tree, and this tree it was located at the back of our barracks. And surprisingly enough, on this tree, there was this swing tied to the tree. No one knows actually as to who actually put up the swing on this huge tree at the back of the barrack. But there were stories about this particular swing. We heard that the swing moved by itself at night when there were no wind blowing, and also trainees have seen this ghostly figure of Pontianak playing on that swing. So no one actually dares to go to that swing and sit on it. Even the old officers who have been with the training school for the longest time don't dare to go to that swing, to that particular swing, because of the stories attached to it. I believe that the swing is still there, provided the tree is still there at that same spot. But that is the story of that particular swing where Pontianak have been seen to be playing on that swing. And those are the 2 stories for tonight, episode 1. And of course, there are other stories about the old police academy. There were also stories about this Machi selling ipo-ipo. But I guess that is for another episode. Alright, I hope you enjoy, and I shall see you next week. Alright, on Thursday for the Malay version, and on Fridays for the English version of The Midnight Man with Jaden Zander. Till then, you take care and be good.
And that is the end of episode 1, season 2, The Midnight Man with Jaden Zander. I shall see you again next week, same time, same day, for episode 2, where 2 more stories will be featured. Till then, I'm Ghost.